Hello everybody. In this video I'll be showing you some beginner and intermediate left-handed piano patterns. No expert piano patterns because I'm not really an expert, but I can show you some piano patterns and you'll become a better piano player in no time. Now before we get started, just a disclaimer. You should probably have a basic understanding of what scales are before you attempt this video. This is because the piano patterns utilize the scales. So if I'm like, hey, play a B flat, and you don't know what I'm talking about, this video isn't for you. Come back with a basic understanding of scales before you attempt this video. So the way I teach you these left-handed piano patterns is through the numbering system. What's the numbering system, by the way? It goes like this. So take the C scale, for example. This note is the first note in the scale. This is the second note in the scale. This is the third note, the fourth note in the scale, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. You can take the numbering system and apply it to all scales. So B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the numbering system. Now with those out of the way, I can teach you the left-handed piano patterns now. So the first piano pattern is simple, but it can be effective. Here's how it goes. You take the first note of the scale, you take the fifth note of the scale, and you take the eighth note of the scale, and you play it like this. You can do this with multiple scales as well, as long as you utilize the numbering system. Now I'll show you this piano pattern with the melody, so you get an idea of what it might sound like. Alright, so the next piano pattern is basically the same as the first, but you speed it up, like this. Once again, you can do this with different keys as well. I'll show you what this sounds like with the melody. So this next piano pattern is a popular one, and it's quite effective. I'll show you how it sounds like. So you take the first note of the scale, you take the third and fifth note of the scale and play them together, like this. I'll show you what it sounds like with the melody. Now another thing with this piano pattern is you can utilize this. So the way it goes is the fifth note of the scale, which in this case is G, you go down to the lower G, and that's how you know. The next piano pattern is a little bit more complicated, but not super complicated. Here's how it goes. You take the first note of the scale, the third note of the scale, the fifth note of the scale, and the eighth note of the scale, and you play it like this. Here's how it might sound with the melody. Now the final beginner piano pattern I want to talk about is this one. So you take the first note, the fifth note of the scale, you play them together, and then you take the first note and the sixth note of the scale, and then you play them together, kind of like this. And here's how it might sound with the melody. Now, if you want to learn some intermediate piano patterns as well, I will have some linked on the screen right now.